In our lesson 2 we will talk about understanding operating systems, the basic processing cycles of a computer. To easily understand how a computer functions, we must first understand the 4 basic processing cycles of a computer. These processes work together and repeat over and over. First basic processing cycle of a computer is input. This is the first event in the cycle which involves collection of data from outside or also from within the system. Second event is process. In this stage the computer processes and performs operations required from the first stage. Third event is storage. After the data have been processed, the data are stored in different storage devices available and ready to be used again if required by the process. And the fourth event is the output. This is the result of the processed data and is now presented and available for the user. Now, we already know the 4 basic processing cycles of a computer. Let's talk about operating systems. In most common computers, the operating system is responsible for managing computer hardware functions such as input and output and memory allocation, and software resources of the device, and provides common services for a computer programs. So that means the operating system acts as an intermediary between programs and the computer hardware. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the operating system. What is an operating system? An operating system is the most important software that runs on a computer. It manages the computer's memory and processes, as well as all of its software and hardware. It also allows you to communicate with the computer without knowing how to speak the computer's language. Without an operating system, a computer is useless. Your computer's operating system manages all of the software and hardware on the computer. Most of the time, there are several different computer programs running at the same time, and they all need to access your computer's central processing unit, memory, and storage. The operating system coordinates all of this to make sure each program gets what it needs. Types of operating systems. Operating systems usually comes pre-loaded on any computer you buy. Most people use the operating system that comes with their computer, but it's possible to upgrade or even change operating systems. The 3 most common operating systems for personal computers are Microsoft Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. Modern operating systems use a graphical user interface or GUI. A GUI lets you use your mouse to click icons, buttons, and menus, and everything is clearly displayed on the screen using a combination of graphics and text. Each operating system's GUI has a different look and feel, so if you switch to a different operating system it may seem unfamiliar at first. However, modern operating systems are designed to be easy to use, and most of the basic principles are the same. Let's enumerate and define the different types of operating systems. First, Microsoft Windows. Microsoft created the Windows operating system in the mid-1980s. Over the years, there have been many different versions of Windows, but the most recent ones are Windows 10. Released in 2015, Windows 8 2012, Windows 7 2009, and Windows Vista 2007. Windows comes pre-loaded on most new PCs, which helps to make it the most popular operating system in the world. Second, Mac OS X. Mac OS is a line of operating systems created by Apple. It comes pre-loaded on all new Macintosh computers, or Macs. All recent versions are known as OS X, pronounced OS X, and the specific versions include El Capitan, released in 2015, Yosemite 2014. Mavericks 2013, Mountain Lion 2012, and Lion 2011. Third, Linux is a family of open-source operating systems, which means they can be modified and distributed by anyone around the world. This is different from proprietary software like Windows, which can only be modified by the company that owns it. The advantages of Linux are that it is free, and there are many different distributions or versions you can choose from. Operating systems for mobile devices. The operating systems we have learned so far were designed to run on desktop and laptop computers. Mobile devices such as phones, tablet computers, and MP3 players are different from desktop and laptop computers, so they run operating systems that are designed specifically for mobile devices. Examples of mobile operating systems include Apple iOS and Google Android. Now, we learned the 4 basic processing cycles of a computer, the operating system, types of operating systems, and lastly is the operating systems for mobile devices. You may now proceed and answer the activities on your book pages 25 to 26. You may use Word to type your answer and send the document through our LMS. Thank you and have a great day.